Hey guys, it's your girl Fuzz and welcome back to another Stardew Valley video. Today's video is all about the rings that can be obtained as of the 1.5 update and my suggestions of the rings that I like to keep handy. Let's get into it. For today's video, I decided to mention at least one place that all these 29 different rings can be found, as some of these rings have more than one place to be found. So we're going to start off on the rings that can be found in the mines in Pelican Town. There are two types of glow rings that can be obtained in the mines, the small glow ring and the glow ring, which both can be found by killing slimes before level 40 of the mines. The small glow ring emits a 5-tile radius circle of light around the character, and the glow ring doubles that radius. Both rings can be stacked with each other, and two of the same rings can be stacked on top of each other. There are two types of magnet rings. The small magnet ring, which increases the character's magnetism by 1 tile, can be found by destroying barrels and boxes in the mines, and the magnet ring, which doubles the tile radius of collection and can be found by enemy drops between level 40 to 80 of the mines. Both rings can also be stacked with each other, and two of the same rings can be stacked on top of each other. And then there's the immunity band, which can be found after level 100 of the mines and can be found in Skull Cavern in Calico Desert. It provides a +4 immunity, which reduces the probability of being affected by a debuff from enemies by 10% for each level, meaning this ring reduces the chance of being debuffed by 40%. The following rings will be provided as recipes when you level up in combat. Combat level 1 rewards your character with the recipe for a sturdy ring, which reduces the duration of negative buffs by half. Combat level 4 rewards your character with the recipe for a warrior ring, which gives the character a chance to gain a warrior energy buff, which gains the character with 10+ attack. Combat level 7 rewards your character with the recipe for a Thorns ring and the Ring of Yoba. Thorns ring, when worn, allows enemies that damage your character to also take damage. The Ring of Yoba grants the player with a blessing buff by chance when damage is taken, which grants immunity from damage for the next 5 seconds. And then there's Combat level 9, which offers the recipe for an Iridium band, a great late game ring that glows just like a glow ring for a 10-tile radius around your character. It attracts items just like the magnet ring by 2 tiles around your character and increases your attack damage by 10%. Next up, we got the rings that can be obtained through the Monster Eradication goal, which can be found at the Adventure Guild. Check out my Monster Eradication goal video that talks about how to complete these goals and the rewards when completing them. As these have been broken down in that video, I'll mention the rings that can be achieved here. Killing slimes grants you with the Slime Charmer ring, preventing damage and the slime debuff from slimes. Killing the Void Spirits grants you with the Savage ring, giving the character +2 speed boost for 3 seconds after killing an enemy. Killing bats grants you with the Vampire ring, restoring 2 health for every monster slain. Killing dust sprites grants you with the Burglar's ring, increasing the chance of loot being dropped by twice. Killing the rock crabs grants you with the Crab Shell ring, granting you +5 defense. And killing serpents grants you with the Napalm ring, which enemies when killed will explode. As part of the Adventure Guild, the following rings can be bought from Marlin. The Ruby ring, granting an increase in attack by 10%, can be bought for 5,000 gold. The Emerald ring, increasing your weapon speed by 10%, can be bought for 5,000 gold. The Amethyst ring increases knockback by 10%, can be bought for 1,000 gold. The Topaz ring, which increases the weapon's precision by 10%, can be bought for 1,000 gold. The Aquamarine ring increases the critical strike chance by 10%, can be bought for 2,500 gold. And the Jade ring, which increases your critical strike power by 10%, can be bought for 2,500 gold and can also be found in fishing treasure chests. One ring recipe can be received in leveling up in mining, and that's the Glowstone ring. This recipe is received at level 4 of mining and will emit a light 10 tiles around the character and increases the character's magnetism by 2 tiles. As part of multiplayer, there is a recipe for a ring that you can purchase called the Wedding Ring. This allows you to propose to another player in co-op and has no other effect. A Lucky Ring can be dropped as an item in Skull Cavern, and when worn, will increase your character's luck by +1. As part of the 1.5 update, the following rings can be found in chests within the Volcano Dungeon. Hot Java Ring, which increases the chance to find coffee and triple shot espressos when slaying enemies. Protection Ring will keep the character invincible for a little while longer after taking damage. The Soul Sapper Ring, which the character will gain 4 energy after slaying a monster. And the Phoenix Ring, which when worn by the character, once a day your character will restore 50% of their health after being knocked out of combat. And here are the top 5 rings that I would suggest for your playthrough, and in no particular order. Number 1 is the Napalm Ring. This is useful in the Skull Cavern to help clear cluster rocks around enemies after killing them. Number 2 is the Savage Ring. To gain a boost after killing enemies to escape if needed or to rush you to the next objective. Number 3 is the Iridium Band to glow, attract items, and gain an increase in damage all in one ring. Number 4 is the Thorns Ring to damage back enemies after taking damage from them. And finally, for my number 5 ring, it's the Burglar's Ring, so more loot has a chance of dropping, especially during the Skull Caves. Got a different favorite ring to suggest? Why not comment it down below, guys? Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can catch me live, probably playing Stardew on twitch.tv/Fuzzarino. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care of yourselves.